So I'm back making videos, and my first video is going to be this I guess you could call it a do my nails with me video. It is not a tutorial because I am not a licensed nail tech. I am a nail enthusiast, and I have been doing nails. I did all nails all the way back from high school. I used to do my friends' nails, my nails, you know, anybody who wanted their nails done. But I was not licensed. I just knew how to do it. I taught myself how to do acrylic nails. Um, Not pro level, but they were good enough. So, and then when in 2020, when we couldn't go to the nail shops, I was like, you know what? I got to do my own nails again. So I started doing my own nails, and I just never stopped. So I've been doing my own nails consistently ever since 2020. And so a company reached out to me on DH Gate, Anna Zuzu Nails, and they sent me these acrylic nail brushes, these Kolinsky brushes that you use for doing acrylic nails. And then they also sent me a set of nail art brushes. So I'm going to be doing these nails. Actually, this hand, my left hand, is the acrylic nails, and I did my right hand with jelly tips, but I don't remember if I recorded that one or not, but I did record doing my acrylic nails. It is not a tutorial. It's just watch me do mine, because I'm not a pro again, and I'm not fully explaining everything into detail, but I just want you to see, it's pretty easy to learn how to do your nails. So, like once you get started doing your own nails, you really don't want to go back, because going to the nail shops is starting to get really, really pricey. So I just feel better doing my own nails. So this is what I came up with, and I made the little design with the nail art brushes. So if you would like to see how I did my own nails, then stay tuned. So let's get started. I like to clean up my nails with some acetone, just to get all you know, the oils and dirt off the nails before I start. I'm going in with my e-file. I'm going lightly around the cuticles. I like to use a sanding band. Some people like to use different kind of nail drill bits, but for me, I just like to use a sanding band, and this is like a medium grit sanding band because my nails are not in the best shape. So I don't like to take too much off of them because they're already kind of thin and brittle. But this works for me, so that's what I do. You can do what works best for you. So the reason I like to use this e-file going around my cuticles, because it also kind of gives you like a clean line around the cuticles. I also take my little pusher thing, a pusher thingy, and push my cuticles back. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. I don't really plan on wearing this set very long, so I'm not really doing a whole lot of prep work. But, you know, I'm doing what I can to make them last for maybe at least a week. And then I like to cut off the free edge. I don't like any free edge showing under my fingernails. I just don't like that. I'm weird like that, because when you look at somebody's nails from the underside, sometimes to me it just looks gross. So I don't like any of my nails showing underneath. And so now I'm going to start sizing my tips. I'm going to make sure the tips fit from sidewall to sidewall without having to press them down super hard to make them reach the sides. And I'm only doing this one hand because I am right-handed, so And then here I'm going to use some of this nail prep dehydrator, and the dehydrator takes off, again, takes away some of the oils and stuff that is on your nails. And then I'm going to use some primer. Now, I probably should have put the primer on after I put the nail tips on, but hey, whatever. This is just my little set that I'm putting on just because I wanted to use these products. So there I am, gluing on the nail tips right on the tip. And I'm using the KDS glue. To me, this is, I got this little nail cutter thingy off of Temu. It basically makes sure that all of your nail tips are the same length. It's awesome. And then for this shape, I'm going to do like a coffin ballerina kind of shape. So what I did was cut the sides off the nails first so that I wouldn't have so much to file, because I really don't like using the hand file all that much if I don't have to. So I use the scissors to cut the sides to go ahead and um, give me the shape that I'm trying to get. And then now I am dusting off the nails so we don't have any of that nail dust on there. And I'm just going to go back over it with my e-file and file down that little ridge from the nail tip. I'm not doing too much filing on this because I don't want to go down to my natural nail. Now I am prepping for my acrylic. I'm using Mia's Secret monomer. And I'm going to use some, what I use here? Some Valentino clear and that Mia's Secret pink balance. All right, so let's talk about this nail brush. I was sent this nail brush by Anna Zuzu Nail Supplies on DHgate to try out. And so this brush is a size 10. I like to use smaller brushes, and different nail techs say that if you're a beginner, it's best that you use a bigger brush. I've seen some people say use a smaller brush. Well, I like to use a smaller brush, and this is a Kolinsky brush. A Kolinsky brush is considered the best kind of hair for nail art brushes because of the durability as well as its ability to retain shape. And if you know anything about nail art brushes can be very expensive. But these brushes, I feel, are definitely of a good quality. It was very easy to use. It did keep its shape. Now, don't pay attention to my application here. Like I said, I am a nail enthusiast. I only do my own nails. So I am not putting acrylic on other people. And this is not a tutorial. This is just me doing my own nails. I like to go in with a clear layer first because I also like to make my nails kind of thick, because I do a lot of stuff with my hands, lifting stuff, typing, so my nails need to be a little bit thicker than the average nail set. So I go in with the clear, and then in this particular case, I'm going to go in with this clear pink. It's like a translucent pink color, and it looks really pretty on these clear tips. It kind of gives it like a almost like a jelly look, a real natural look to me. I like it. If I don't use that, sometimes I'll use like an opaque beige color. It just depends on how I feel at the time that I'm doing my nails, because I'm probably going to paint them. Well, in this case, I am going to paint them, but usually I'm going to paint them anyway. So I don't really care too much about what um, base I'm using for my nails, unless I'm gonna do, like some French tips or something like that. But yeah, so see, my application is not pro level, but I do well enough so that I don't have to do too much filing. I could just go in, smooth them out a little bit with my e-file, clean up the cuticle, and bam, there you go. A nice, pretty thick, shapely nail. And I'm just gonna go in and fix all of those nails. And then to clean up the shape, I'm gonna go back in with my hand file and dust them off. Give them a light little buff. Dust that off. I had to speed this up, otherwise this video would have been like 30 minutes long. And then I'm just gonna spray my hand with alcohol. This will remove any dust particles. So there it is. That's how I do my own acrylic nails. If you want, I didn't want the video to be too terribly long, so I kind of kept it at around 10-11 minutes. So if you want to see how I applied my little sunflower designs with the nail art brushes, then stay tuned for part 2. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you can get notifications whenever I post new videos. All right, thank you so much. Thanks for watching.